All right, so here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight title.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say that Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC footprint over the last few years. Dustin Poirier back on the proving ground here tonight. Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max Holloway has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, folks, you likely know the history between these two men, the future Hall of Famers, Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Who could forget Holloway at 20 years of age, making his short-notice debut against Dustin Poirier? That was back in 2012. They met again several years later, and tonight a trilogy to be completed.
Well, you saw them the second time, both much better, much more mature, both champions, as Dustin Poirier won the interim title on that night. These guys are tremendous mixed martial artists, and anytime you put them together, you're guaranteed to have a great fight.
Holloway's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Power right hand there from the king of Lafayette, Louisiana, Dustin Poirier. Mike Brown there in the corner has really honed Dustin's all-around game, and he certainly finds himself in the middle of his fighting program. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. just misses with the left hook. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Uppercut counter, that'll work.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
The overhand left is true. Ooh-wee. I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee.
So good. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Keep moving. Nice. Good.
Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the King of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent. How are they standing? What a flying knee to the head. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Holloway.
Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
.48 total strikes have landed for Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Single leg takedown. Poirier's pass attempt denied. But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. These guys are working.
30 more seconds. We can do it. Let's go.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Final seconds of round 1. Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem, it is not. But let us look back at some of the replays from that round, because there's a cut on the lip now that he's got to deal with.
Long as I ain't never got to see nothing like that again in my entire life, I'm okay calling fights. And this cut is not that. But it was the perfect shot that landed in the right spot that opened up that cut on the lip.
All right, so we will see if the cut man can do anything about that, and for the fighter, try to raise his guard and be more sound defensively in this next round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, so the former interim lightweight champ Dustin Poirier in a good striking flow here tonight, DC. That left hand nearly put his opponent out.
Nearly puts him out, and you can't take many of them. Dustin's so big and physically strong for 155. I can't believe he used to fight at featherweight. He looks like he could never have made that weight. He's found his home at lightweight, and you see the damage he can inflict with one strike.
70 total strikes have landed for Dustin Poirier. And the accuracy rate about 42% now against Max Holloway. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the...
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Poirier's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Well, no denying that he...
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
And that, yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's done. Finish him.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Do it again.
Big right hands there by Max Holloway.
Oh, nice level change.
Back clinch now.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two.
Slice your knee through the half guard.
Poirier's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
And right into side control.
Changing the position. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Drop some bombs now.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Holloway's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go. Good work from the top here by Holloway. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Poirier's in half guard now. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Max Blessed Holloway. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Give me those elbows.
Holloway's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Push off his head.
20 seconds to go, round two. Lands with the ground and pound.
Let's go. I need
Seconds winding down in round two.
Beautiful body kick.
10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Holloway's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Looking to land the leg kick now. Clipped him with the right hand there.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish. Nice leg kick.
Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh, my goodness. Boom. Big jab.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. Fighter blocks the punch.
Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts.
Another one! Oh, no!
Holloway's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Looks like...
Oh!
And another big kick for Max Holloway.
Use your defense and get out of there.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but... Oh! Huge right hand!
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Wow, what a fight!
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Oh, yes.
Ground and pound now, elbow to the body by Max Blessed Holloway. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands. Oh, it hurt him!
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt him bad. He's hurt again.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
In the half guard.
Poirier gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Trying to stay in this fight! Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up. Nice jab by Holloway, yes. Oh! Oh my goodness!
Gets back to his feet. Oh! That'll do it!
Wow! Wow!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, so just as he had articulated